Welcome to Lento English. Ready to level up your English? Here we learn through stories, slow, clear, and fun. Listen, relax, and enjoy the journey.
1. Introduction. Imagine a place full of amazing stories and beautiful nature. A place where people have interesting ways of life and many unique traditions. There is a special island like this, waiting for us to learn about it. It is located far away in the eastern part of Asia. This island is not very large in size, but it holds many wonderful things to discover and understand. Long ago, more than 400 years in the past, some explorers from a country called Portugal sailed across the big ocean. One day they saw this island from their ships. It looked so green and lovely, rising from the blue sea. They were very surprised by its great beauty. Because of this, they gave it a very special name. They called it Ilha Formosa. This name means beautiful island in their language. It was a perfect and fitting name for this truly wonderful place. The name Beautiful Island is still very true for this land today. This island has many tall mountains. You can see them everywhere. In fact, it has more mountains and higher mountains in a small area than many other places across the entire world. These mountains make the island look very grand and strong. The island also has a unique shape when you look at it on a map. Some people say it looks like a leaf, or maybe even a sweet potato floating in the ocean. It stands there, ready for us to explore its many secrets and learn about its rich environment. In the chapters to come, we will go on a journey to learn more about this special island. We will discover who its people are and how they live. We will listen to the sounds of its different languages and imagine tasting its amazing and famous food. We will find out about its unique customs, from daily routines to special celebrations. We will also see how old traditions mix with new, modern ways of life. Get ready to learn many fun facts and interesting stories about this beautiful and fascinating island. 2. The island's people. Now, let's learn about the people who live on this beautiful island. It is home to many different groups of people. This mix makes the island's culture very rich and special. Most of the people on the island are of Han Chinese descent. Their ancestors came from mainland Asia many years ago. They brought their customs, their way of life, and their language with them. Over time, they built cities and farms across the island. But even before these groups arrived, other people already lived here. These are the island's indigenous people, also called Aboriginal tribes. They have lived on this land for a very long time. Their history goes back thousands of years. They were the first people to call this island home. Today, there are 14 officially recognized Aboriginal tribes. Each tribe has its own unique culture, traditions, and even its own language. For example, some tribes are known for their beautiful weaving, while others are famous for their singing and dancing. They have special ceremonies and stories that have been passed down from older generations to younger ones. These Aboriginal tribes make up a small part of the total population, about 2%. However, their presence is very important. They keep ancient traditions alive. They teach everyone about the island's long past and its first inhabitants. The island's society is a wonderful mix of these different groups. The Han Chinese culture is strong, but the traditions of the Aboriginal tribes also add color and depth. This blend of people, histories, and customs creates a diverse society. It is a place where many stories come together. Understanding these different groups helps us to truly understand the island. It shows how different people can live together and create a unique and vibrant community. This diversity is a big part of what makes the island so fascinating to learn about. It is a true example of many people making one home. 3. Many ways to speak. When you visit this island, you will hear many languages. The most important language, the one you hear everywhere, is Mandarin Chinese. It is the official language. Most people use Mandarin for school, work, and daily conversations. It helps everyone understand each other across the island. But Mandarin is not the only language spoken here. If you listen closely, you will also hear Taiwanese Hokkien. This language is very common, especially among older people and in some parts of the island. Many families use Taiwanese Hokkien at home. You might also hear Hakka, another language spoken by a smaller group of people. These languages have their own unique sounds and histories. Then there are the special languages of the indigenous people. As you learned before, the island is home to 14 different indigenous groups. Each of these groups has its own unique language. These indigenous languages are very old. They are part of the island's first stories and traditions. For example, some groups speak Amis, others speak Achil or Bunun. These are just a few names of these special languages. These languages are very important. They are more than just words. They carry the history, songs, and knowledge of the indigenous people. When people speak their native language, they keep their culture strong and alive. It helps them connect to their ancestors and their past. Many people on the island work to protect these languages so they do not disappear. They want future generations to know these special ways of speaking. So, the island is a place where many languages live together. It is a truly multilingual society. You can hear different languages on the streets, in markets, and in homes. This mix of sounds shows how diverse the island's culture is. It is like a beautiful song with many different notes, all playing together. This rich soundscape adds another layer to the island's unique charm, inviting you to listen and learn. 4. A world of flavors. The island is also a wonderful place for food. People here love to eat, and there are many famous dishes to try. Eating is a big part of the culture. Many visitors come just to taste the delicious local foods. One very special drink from the island is bubble tea. It is known all over the world now, but it started here. Bubble tea is a sweet drink that often has milk and tea mixed together. The most fun part of it is the small, chewy balls at the bottom. These balls are usually black and are called pearls or boba. You drink bubble tea with a wide straw to get the pearls. There are many kinds of bubble tea. You can find it with fruit flavors or just plain milk tea. It is a popular drink for people of all ages, and it is easy to find in many shops. It is a fun and refreshing treat. Another famous food is soup dumplings. These are small, delicate dumplings. What makes them special is the hot, flavorful soup inside each one. When you bite into a soup dumpling, the warm soup comes out first. People often eat them carefully. They might take a small bite to let out some steam, then slurp the soup and then eat the rest of the dumpling. Inside, there is usually a tasty filling, often made with pork. Many people like to dip soup dumplings in a mix of soy sauce, vinegar, and fresh ginger. They are a popular choice for a light meal or a snack enjoyed by many. Then there is beef noodle soup, which is a very important dish for many people on the island. It is a warm and comforting bowl of food. The soup has tender pieces of beef that are cooked for a long time until they are very soft. There are also long, soft noodles in the rich, dark broth. Often, green vegetables are added on top. This soup is known as a comfort food because it makes people feel warm and happy inside, like a hug in a bowl. Each family and each restaurant might have its own secret recipe for the broth, making every bowl a little different. It is a dish that people eat often, especially when they want something warm and filling. You can find small shops selling only beef noodle soup, or it can be on the menu of bigger restaurants. It is a true taste of the island's food culture. These foods show only a small part of the many delicious things to eat on the island. Food is a big reason why many people love to visit and learn about this place. 5. Sweet fruits and a strong smell. After exploring some of the island's famous main dishes, our food journey continues. This island is truly special when it comes to fruits. It is even called the Kingdom of Fruits. This is because its warm climate helps many different kinds of fruits grow well all year round. You can find a wide variety of sweet and juicy fruits here that you might not see in other parts of the world. Imagine biting into a wax apple. These fruits are often bright red or pink and have a unique bell shape. They are crisp and watery, very refreshing. Then there are star fruit. When you slice them, each piece looks like a perfect five-pointed star. They have a sweet and slightly sour taste. Another popular fruit is dragon fruit. It has bright pink or red skin with green scales, and inside the flesh can be white or red with tiny black seeds. It has a mild, sweet flavor. Trying these unique fruits is a wonderful experience. Beyond the sweet fruits, the island is also famous for its exciting street food culture. As you walk through busy markets or along city streets, you will see many small stalls selling all kinds of delicious snacks. These street vendors offer a taste of local life and are a big part of the island's food scene. One particular street food is very famous, not just for its taste, but for its very strong smell. This food is called stinky tofu. Its name describes it perfectly. Stinky tofu is a type of fermented tofu. This means the tofu is soaked in a special liquid for a long time. This process gives it a powerful smell, which some people compare to old cheese or dirty socks. It can be quite surprising for those trying it for the first time. Despite its smell, many local people and brave visitors love stinky tofu. It is often deep-fried until the outside is golden and crispy, while the inside remains soft. It is usually served with a side of pickled cabbage and a special chili sauce. People say that the taste is much milder and more delicious than the smell suggests. It is a popular snack found in many night markets across the island. Trying stinky tofu is a true adventure for your nose and your taste buds, showing the diverse and sometimes surprising flavors this island has to offer. 6. Daily life and sounds. In Taiwan, daily life has some special sounds and habits. One surprising sound you might hear is music playing from the street. This music comes from the garbage trucks. Yes, garbage trucks in Taiwan play classical music. Often, it is a famous song like Beethoven's Für Elise. This music is not just for fun. It is a signal. When people hear the music, they know it is time to take out their trash. They go outside and wait for the truck. This is a common sight in many towns and cities. It is a unique way to manage daily waste. This daily ritual helps keep the streets clean and makes a normal chore a little more musical. Another very common sight and sound in Taiwan is the scooter. Scooters are extremely popular for travel. The island has many people living close together. Because of this, small vehicles are very useful. Scooters are easy to park and can move through traffic well. You can see them everywhere. There are millions of scooters on the island, perhaps even 14 million. It is a main way for many people to go to work, school, or the market. Sometimes whole families ride on one scooter. The sound of many scooters moving together is a big part of the city noise. They are a huge part of how people move around every day. People in Taiwan also have special ways of talking to each other. When friends meet, they might not just say hello. A common greeting is, "Have you eaten?" This might sound strange to some people, but it is a very friendly question. It is like asking, "How are you?" or "Are you doing well?" It shows care and concern for another person's well-being. Food is very important in the culture, so asking about eating is a warm way to start a conversation. It is a simple question, but it carries a deep meaning of friendship and care. This shows how people connect with each other in daily life. Taiwan is also famous for a unique type of place, the cat cafe. The very first cat cafe in the world opened in Taipei, the capital city. In a cat cafe, you can enjoy a drink like coffee or tea, but you are not alone. Many friendly cats are also in the cafe. They walk around, play, and sometimes even sit on your lap. People love to visit these cafes to relax and spend time with animals. It is a peaceful way to enjoy a break from busy city life. It shows how much people love animals and how they find new ways to enjoy their free time. These cafes are now popular in many countries, but they started here, adding another unique element to daily life. 7. Old and new ways. The island shows a special mix of old ways and new ways. Life here is very modern, but people still hold onto their traditions. It is interesting to see how these two parts live together every day. One important part of modern life on the island is technology. The island is a global leader in this area. It makes many important digital devices for the world. Think about the computers, phones, and other electronics you use. Many of these things might have parts made on this island. This shows how important the island is in our modern world. It helps connect people and makes new things possible, driving progress and innovation. This focus on technology is a big part of its new ways. But even with all the new technology, old traditions are still strong. For example, people on the island love sports. Baseball is the national sport. Many people enjoy watching and playing baseball games. It is a popular activity that brings people together, cheering for their favorite teams. This love for a traditional sport shows how the past is still important, providing a sense of community. Another old way is about understanding colors. Colors can have special meanings. For example, the color white is often used for sad times. It is the color for funerals. This is different from some other places where white might mean happiness or new beginnings. Knowing about these color meanings helps to understand the culture better. It is a way people show their feelings and respect during difficult times. Respect for older people is also very important. People learn from a young age to show honor to their elders. This means listening to them, helping them, and speaking to them with politeness. This tradition is a very strong part of daily life, seen in homes and public places. It shows the value of family and history. Older people are seen as wise and important. This deep respect is a very old and beautiful part of the island's culture. So, the island is a place where new technology and old traditions live side by side. It is a place that looks to the future while always remembering its past. This mix makes the island a truly special and interesting place to learn about. It shows how a society can grow and change, but still keep its heart and history. 8. A home for butterflies. Our journey to learn about this special island is now almost finished. We have talked about its interesting people, its delicious food, and its unique daily life. Now, before we say goodbye, let us look at its truly beautiful nature. This island is a wonderful home for many living things. It is very green, with tall trees covering its mountains and many different kinds of plants. The air here is clean, and there are many quiet places where nature is wild and free. One of the most famous and beautiful parts of the island's nature is its butterflies. The island has a very special name because of them. People often call it the Butterfly Kingdom. This name is given because so many different kinds of butterflies live there. You can see them flying everywhere, especially when the weather is warm. There are many, many types of butterflies. Some are small and some are large. They have wings with all the colors of the rainbow. You might see bright red, deep blue, sunny yellow, or soft green butterflies. Their wings often have beautiful patterns like tiny works of art. Long ago, the island was famous for its butterflies all over the world. Millions of these beautiful insects were even sent to other countries each year. This showed just how rich the island's nature was. Today, it is still a place where butterflies live happily and freely. They fly from flower to flower, drinking sweet nectar and helping plants grow. They add much beauty and color to the island's green mountains and its quiet forests. However, the island's nature is not just about butterflies. It has a rich diversity of many different animals and plants. You can find unique birds singing in the trees, small animals moving through the bushes, and many kinds of colorful flowers blooming. The tall mountains are home to special trees that grow very high. Clean rivers flow from the high mountains down to the sea, making homes for various fish and other water creatures. This rich nature makes the island a truly special place to visit. We have learned about many wonderful things on this island. From its long history to its tasty food, from its busy cities to its calm natural beauty, it is an island full of many surprises. It is a place where old ways and new ideas live together. It is a place with kind people and many beautiful sights. Our time exploring this island has shown us how much beauty and wonder can be found in one small corner of the world. It is a truly memorable place, a home for many amazing things, especially its beautiful butterflies.